called Power. I gotta let you hear this thing, man. And
that's so overdue, you and him.
Yeah. You know Lil Wayne, the best rapper ever come from New Orleans.
Off the top.
I'm gonna be real. Him and Mystical. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Mystical. When I say Soulja Slim,
Soulja.
If he didn't have more time,
yeah,
he was going. He was coming. I remember when you first put me on. I remember when you walked in the studio, it was like, bruh, this man is the closest thing to Tupac, and I fell in love with him. And man, that nigga was like roommates when I went down there.
He was wild.
That was my nigga, man.
He was wild, man.
He was my roommate in the apartments you put us in when we first moved there. See, what y'all don't know was, P had us living in apartment buildings. I don't even know the name of it.
Yeah.
But we was all in apartments, and we had to fuck with each other. We had to communicate. I had to
borrow
sugar from him, and had to come over his house and this and that, to where we was all like this. So when we went to the studio, we was already family.
Yeah. And we got it. So this is how we handle our difference, because everything wasn't perfect. We put the gloves on.
Off the top.
In No Limit.
It
wasn't no shooting or nothing like that. Put them gloves on. Then come back. We all good.
Yeah,
win or lose.
Put them gloves on. We'll talk about it later. Put them motherfucking gloves on. If you ain't trying to put them gloves on, stop the talk.
Yeah, stop all that. So now, y'all, it's a blessing to have this number one at a time like this.
Yes,
and when a lot of people didn't think that this could happen, and have the whole Soulja movement. Y'all see what me and Snoop got on, the whole camouflage movement. You could go to Moneyattis.com, MONEYATTI.com. Moneyattis stand for motivating oneself, encourage you actively to think independently. And Nike did it. Why we can't do it?
Why not?
Nike was so big, but they came out their garage because we allowed them to grow and make mistakes. So I tell people, even if you're looking at this documentary, you had to allow me to make mistakes and get my production right, just like I did in music. So I had to grow. Okay, let me go find some great producers to take this to the next level. And that's what I done. Because at first, when you have money, just because you have money, it's a lot of people with money that's not happy, that's broke mentally, because they can't get it together. All they doing is spending money, throwing it away, people playing on them. So you got to know, you got to invest in yourself. Everybody got 24 hours. I went back, studied my craft. I got better at the storytelling, everything. And I think in music, like I tell you, in the Bay, when people laughed at me, it was like, oh, that's a country boy. You know, he got bread. We're going to take us. Even when I was on the road, I go on the road. People don't know. When I was opening up for Tupac and them, I was out when the lights were still on.
Right.
But I was thankful for the opportunity.
You want that opportunity to soak up all of that game. All
That's
it is game.
I knew how good this dude was. I'm like, damn, okay, I got to switch my stuff up. I got to get it better. And ain't nothing wrong with it. I tell people all the time.
If you get to practice with Michael Jordan, why the fuck would you want to go practice with Michael Jordan? I'm going to pay to go practice with this nigga to get my shit right.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to realize it's not an L, it's not a loss, it's a lesson.
But if you're a student, you want to grow as a student. So that's just a lesson that you learn from, so you can study to become better at what you're trying to be.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't want to put the work in. Then they get mad at you. So that's why I'm going to tell y'all, that's why I got in a product, because let me show y'all something. Product don't talk back.
It don't.
If I make $1 million, these noodles are not going to call me mad because he ain't make no money. Please, product, do not talk back.
Hey.
He ain't mad. Product, I'm in the product business now, Snoop, because I ain't got to pay him when he go to strip club. I ain't got to put my money out of my pocket to take care of you to get your bros. I work for my money. So when I go somewhere, hey, couple noodles, how much you want? P, I don't want anything. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. You see, this is where I'm at now. I'm not in the music business no more. I'm in a product game. Product outweighs talent. Why me and Snoop still big financially, how we are, because we got in the product. Y'all see, he got cannabis. He got all these different products. He got clothing. Anything you could think of, if we think that we could put some money into it and make it, we're going to put our money into it, because that's what they do. Y'all, they keep brainwashing us like, oh, you only got to have one thing. So y'all think y'all just got to be a rapper. If you thinking like that, or you just got to be a basketball player, you lost. I'm telling y'all right now, take 20 minutes to 1 hour a week and go on the internet and pull up economics. Pull it up. Economics. Pull that up. See what it is. Pull up banking. Figure out what to do with your money. They teach us how to get money. They don't teach us what to do with it. So, and you won't be mad at nobody. I got producers, artists mad at me for 25 years ago. 25 years, I ain't selling no music. What y'all mad at me for? I got money because I got product and it don't talk back. Look, I can hit it right now. Ain't gonna say nothing. Ain't gonna swing or nothing.
Just keep dropping off money. He just gonna keep dropping it off.
Look, they didn't believe in this at first.
You never, you said some shit that I never thought of, but I'm like, this is the most brilliant shit you ever said. Product don't talk back.
They don't talk back. Snoop, you ain't got to be mad. You got a nice big house. You got nice cars.
No,
you work for that.
No.
You go up in here late night, putting these tracks down, coming up with the product you have, going through those relationships, got to switch it up. Think about it. Some of y'all in the hood can't switch it up. We can put a suit on. Yep. We know how to talk when we're in a corporate meeting. Right. You got to be able to switch your game up. Right. I take this product here, man. Look, he ain't coming out there with his pants sagging. I'm trying to go in the meeting and mad, talking about, man, what you doing in there with them white folks? Nope. The product ain't going to do nothing but stay there and chill. Sit down. I'm going to put you on the shelf, sell you, and go make some more. Because I took my money that I hustle with, and now you mad at me. And you know I can fight. You already know that, so I'm not the one. Leave me alone. I'm just telling you. But invest in product. I do believe in God, but I do live an eye for eye. Leave me alone. I ain't messing with nobody. Alone. I'm trying to tell him, Snoop.
Leave us alone. We trying to live. We trying to be grandkids, grandfathers, man.
We ain't doing nothing to nobody. We trying to take care of our family. Hey, they keep asking me, well, P, why you gonna put out? Man, I ain't putting nobody. I'm putting this product out.
Yeah, that product.
I'm taking Auntie Mama and Uncle Ben off the shelf and put Uncle P on the shelf.
There you go.
I'm putting the noodles, the icon noodles. I can put our people on there, put our people faces. I know a lot of people I don't like Boosie. I put him on there. I'm putting Snoop Dogg next. You know, I put Biggie Smalls on there. Then people say, well, why you ain't put Tupac? Man, y'all don't even understand how hard it is to get the approval for that. Right. That's what I tell people. We have to start thinking outside the box and look at other people's life. You know, so when I put these noodles out, guess what our people say is, Snoop? How much sodium in there? I said, well, how much sodium in ramen noodles? They sold 10 billion. Y'all ain't even tripped.
Now they want to ask you health questions.
Let me get mine on the shelf. Right. And then I can make it even more healthier for you. Right. But let me get some of the shelving space. They buy my potato chips. How much salt? Well, how much salt in Lay's?
A lot.
Think about it.
A whole lot.
Look. So they asked me about the rice right there. I say, well, is your rice healthy? I say, Uncle Ben been in that store for 130 years. Y'all ain't never said that. At least let me get in the store and compete with them. Right. They had a slave on the back of the box, man. Think about it.
A real one.
And gave that man $50.
A real one.
He was, guess what he was? He was a model. He don't own that, no percentage go to his family. All that time. We got to change that narrative. We got to educate. Let me tell y'all something. I don't pray for money. Because I'm like instant grits, add water, I'm going to make money. I pray for wisdom. Look in the Bible. You pray for wisdom, you can get the money. Right. And that's what we did. Yeah. We know how to treat people. We keep our word. Think about it. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going to do it.
It's a done deal.
I still got all the same friends. You go look around. Right. Me, Vaz, Big Court. Yeah. This Jimbo, my cousin, he was locked up at the time. So he did 20 years, but he home now, and look what we able to do as a family. But now I'm getting his mind right.
Exactly. But that's what you always did.
You see what I'm saying?
You was more of a psychiatrist to us than anything because you dealt with so many personalities and so many niggas that was dealing with hood shit, and you was basically showing us how to get to the next level business-wise and how to flip the script and change up and not just be one way, but have different ways of doing it. Man, you're going to have
to be the hardest dude in the world. The hardest dudes in the world are dead or in jail. And when I talk to Jimbo, he did 20 years. I say, well, bro, why are you changing? Because you know you're around people that's changing. They know how it used to be. Right. Now they get around, look, bro, you can't hang around me if you're going to have that type of mindset. Now we're going to stand up for our family. Whatever we got to do, we're going to let them know what they're dealing with. But we come in peace. A good soldier prepare for war in time of peace. That's y'all need to read the book, The Art of War.
Speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to understand. That's how life is. We always being prepared. They've been preparing their families for years. That's how they have money. That's how they build generational wealth. They pass it down. We don't have nothing. We go, oh, yeah, well, what he did 20 years ago. People who mad at me that what I did 20 years ago, what would y'all be saying if I was dead or in prison? Y'all be, man, P, the dude, I used to take care of us. He did. Right. Think about it.
Right, but since you still here and you still having it, they looking at what they don't have as opposed to what
well, you ain't doing nothing to get it.
But you fumbled the ball.
Yeah.
You gave everybody the ball on the 20-yard line and showed us the end zone. Now, whether you went in that way or you ran the ball that way or threw it sideways or gave it to somebody else, you gave us the ball on the 20-yard line. You didn't put us in the end zone, but you gave us a position to say, if you do the right things, you're going to get in that end zone, and I'm going to show you how to get in there every time.
So I'm going to tell y'all something. If you call yourself a real dude, a real nigga, whatever you call yourself, and you mad at me, you really need to look in the mirror because I'm not God. The Bible say no man owe no man nothing but love. And I done gave more love. Anybody that mad at me, I want to ask y'all one question. What have y'all ever did for me?
See, but you weren't supposed to ask that question.
But you know what I did for you. I'm just saying. So you mad?
But
you mad
because
because
when you ask that question, you change the whole dynamic because they can't say that they've done more for you than you done for them. That's off the top. Just because the heart that we have, we give so much that you do more giving for others than you do for yourself.
Think about this though. I bet you none of y'all can't say I owe y'all something. So now I gave you an opportunity. Think about it, I'm a boss. If you came around me and you a worker and I'm a boss, I always tell you go get your own business if you don't want to do it under my roof or my way. That's even like kids. Your kids can't tell you what to do if you paying the bills.
Go get your own apartment.
Go get your own. See what I'm saying?
Get your ass out. You don't like me watching this channel, go get your own TV.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And they all moved out.
Yeah.
All three of my motherfucking kids moved their hot asses out. 2 of them because of me, 1 of them because of their mama. And that's just what it is. You don't like shit around here, get your ass out.
So think